Hi, I'm Josh Campbell with OSU Extension, and I'd like to talk with you just a little bit about uh, home composting. This time of year is a great time for folks who have maybe some interest in starting a compost pile to consider starting a home compost pile. The reason for that is we have a lot of material this time of year that's coming out of our landscapes. Uh, we have leaves that are starting to fall from trees. We are cleaning up, pruning things from our landscape that grew all through the summer. And so we generate a lot of what we would call organic waste this time of year, things that would otherwise be bagged up and taken to our landfills. And we can take a lot of that material and utilize it to make really, really rich soil that can improve our gardens and our landscapes. If you're interested in starting to compost, uh, there is probably a compost method that is going to be a great fit for you. Whether you have a large yard, maybe you would consider, if you have a lot of waste coming out of your landscape, consider using something like the 3-bin method, which is going to be wooden pallets. Maybe you are wanting to keep a compost contained and not have something that you're having to see. A container method might be a great one for you. If you're indoors or you have a small outdoor space, perhaps using a vermicomposting bin or some sort of indoor composting method would be a great fit for you. Composting is simply harnessing nature's natural ways of decomposing organic material. Things like rotting vegetables, uh, wood material, and then fresh plant material like this. When they are mixed together in the right ratios, they can, over time, break down and create compost very, very easily and effectively. Compost is a great way to improve the overall soil health of both our landscapes and our vegetable gardens. As we incorporate compost into our soils, we increase our soil's ability to hold on to the things that it needs, nutrients, moisture, and it makes it more readily available to plants. So we end up having healthier plants and vegetable gardens as a result. To make a compost pile, really all you need is some place to put the pile. There are indoor bins if you have very limited space, but there are also outdoor bins. So depending on your circumstances and the situation you find yourself in, there is probably a compost method that is going to be best for you. But in general, you're just layering materials. You want to have a mix of brown, dry materials, things like wood, newspaper, cardboard, and then a mix of things like the green, fresh cuttings from plants, food scraps from the kitchen. And in general, you want to have about 1 part fresh green material to every 3 parts of the dry brown material. And if you create a layer of using that ratio, you can compost very easily at home. Composting is a great way to divert waste that would otherwise go to our landfills. As much as 50% of all of our household waste that we send to the trash is actually material that could be composted. And so I encourage you, if you are a gardener or if you just are interested in reducing the amount of waste that you send to the landfills, I encourage you to look at the possibility of composting in your home landscape. We have lots of great fact sheets that can help you walk through different composting methods and learn the method that is going to be best for you.